well.
Well, you're both dummies. All right?
You're
Vega
0-2 today.
either has zero idea what they're doing or has the best plan in the world, and I'm going for best plan in the world. Let's go, Shark!
All right, with that, it is over to our commentators, ODPixel and Fog.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready for the second and final series of the day. Vega Squadron versus Liquid, and indeed,
We got a morph.
we got a morph. And this is a surprise. A lot of people not really talking about the Zero in high regards, especially when it's in the carry position. Jarex and stuff has sort of mentioned it, and people have said, well, it's sort of maybe tailored towards being played in a non-carry role. But Vega, they're doing it. Aloha Dance is picking it. He's playing it in position
Prepare
one.
for battle.
How is it going to work out of all the teams to do it? He's doing it against Team Liquid. This is going to be incredible.
Yeah, it's so. I mean, for people who don't know, you don't have replicate anymore. It really makes it so split pushing and everything is so much harder than the hero. Now though, morph costs 0 mana. That is the one thing. So morph, you're not gonna eat those like Pugna shots from the Nether Ward or anything along those lines, and you don't have to depend on so much. But he did get nerfed a lot because you can't go for that crazy split push. You can still farm. Not, I mean, it's just the Earthshaker really for disables on Liquid, but yeah, his carry potential is way weaker now.
I mean, maybe he didn't read the patch notes. Maybe he's looking at his heroes, but like, my goodness, what the hell is this spell?
In the first level of it is also, it's 160-second cooldown. It's almost a 3-minute. It's one of the longest in the game.
30 seconds to battle.
Sure, you can get like these basic abilities when at 6, they can be very strong, but you're a safe lane carry. When are you gonna really go into a lane like at level 6 and try to make this big stuff happen with it? You only get the basic abilities as well. But we'll see what they're gonna be able to do with it. They tried to pick an elusive carry on top of the Queen of Pain, these two hard to kill heroes. But versus Liquid, it can be bold. Troll Warlord can suffer though. We'll start looking at Liquids. And Troll Warlord with it versus high magic damage, he suffers until he gets that BKB. But that's what he'll emphasize on getting. We'll probably see him go for like SNY, BKB, something along those lines. Look at where they're positioned here. They have 5 heroes.
Bouncing, gotta go, Matu to the mid. Indeed, he's a miracle to the top. Troll?
Yeah. So we'll see how. I'm intrigued. I really want to see if he can make the Morphling work, because I've seen it have. Yeah. I've seen people at least do well. They've been like, I've seen like 15-2 carry Morphling, and then the late game comes and it's a super farm Morphling, but then doesn't have replicate to get out of the fights when he does get caught. So it's.
And I want to see how he builds it as well. Do you still just build it the same way?
I think that's the Linken's Ethereal Blade, right?
Yeah.
I think you just have to go for Linken's Ethereal Blade, maybe BKB Scotty, something along those lines, the standard builds. At least he has the mixed magical and physical damage to deal with the Decrepify too, so maybe that's what they were thinking of having.
True. Yeah, there's ways to work around it. In fact, bottom lane.
Mind controls should be in a whole lot of trouble.
He's in a very awkward place indeed. Surrounded by 3. This is going to be your first blood. Goes to the moon. Low hard dance picks it up. Tricky lane down there. Mind controls, so be careful how close he gets. Top lane. Okay. Put the block on top. Can't quite get it off fully. We'll be fine.
So they're starting off that defensive trillion this time around, and then with GH, do what GH does, run to the middle lane over and over again with those fissures to help out Mafu.
Yeah, not surprised there. Only the second time 707 pro games.
Nox is giving Sin some shit. Look at that. Then again, it was against Cinder, and what is that supposed to mean?
Knocked them.
Come on, Nox.
A little less shake.
Mind control bottom again, getting caught up from the sun.
All right. I mean, this patch seems to be the let's feed as an offlane patch. We've seen so many offlaners just die time and time again in the first few minutes.
They do struggle. And he's Pugna, so he's fast, but if they can get on top of him, it's pretty easy kills. And that was just the 2 supports there. So Morphling getting full lane experience for Vega, looking like a great start for them.
I guess this is what happens when you have a few patches of being used to go to the jungle on the Iron Tower, and now these offlaners are having to lane again. And they're
Matu mid.
Grab for Vega, players in with the Forest Strike. And first down low, playing fire by sometimes. They will get the kills onto Slayer in return. He's able to blink out, so successful play again from Vega. They are making the moves in these lanes, and it's paying off.
We have talked about Slayer in the past, how his roaming has been pretty on point for Vega whenever they have success because of that Slayer rotation.
Both carries getting some beautiful shit.
both mid laners suffering.
Yeah.
10 and 1 on Pop. It's a 3 minutes too. 10 and 1 on Pop and 7-2 Viper. Both of them are not having great last hits in that because of all the rotation. Threatening just straight threatening for kills. We saw Drink G who straight up just auto attacking Moxley for a while. So the rotation popped up.
After life does repel, runs himself away. Miracle not quite enough right click to bring down
No bashes.
the Slayer's position again. He's ready to come in with the wraparound to mind control. Mind control steps too far.
Oh, that's new. I haven't seen this for Troll now. They added an extra hotkey now. When you have to switch in melee and range form, you have an extra hotkey now to actually use your spells.
Is there a benefit to that, having it not on the same hotkey?
Probably the opposite, because players are probably used to having it.
Yeah,
in one
you're
ability.
toggling and you're pressing the same button.
Yeah.
You're right now. An extra key.
More buttons. They want to make Troll have more than one 2-button hero.
Make him a little less brainless.
Yeah.
Playing as it continues. Still very close between these two.
And the Troll and the Morphling very close as well. Morphling just has that kill advantage and full experience advantage is what I would assume. He's actually not ahead of. I thought he'd be a little bit more ahead for the Troll, but he's actually quite even. So Zayas has been tapping a bit of that experience with the Sancting advantage on bottom lane, but now Slayer making the rotations, putting down those wards at the night time to make sure that the roam does not catch G off guard. And notice how G skipped the Shadow Strike. Talk about it anyway, but Shadow Strike versus Corrosive's Haves.
Yeah.
Not really the greatest. Yeah. Or I say Corrosive Haves. Corrosive Skin, sorry.
Getting your heroes right for them.
Just similar name.
It's just silly.
Latu.
There we go. Burrow Strike comes in for leading. Looks to proc the cold feet. And they should have the damage to bring this one down. Bishop comes through. Fuse range up. Not enough to save for Tom. Did have the 10-1 charge of mine. Didn't find the chance to pop him. And it cost him his life. Maybe if he had those out. Could have put it.
Radiant's top tower is under
Bottom
attack.
lane. No, I dance. He's striking quite a bit of fear into mind control. The punches he got up once he's in his action.
Mind Control getting a little bit of strong levels though here with the rotation.
Yeah, he's getting some.
Now,
To G.
Mind Control Slayer coming in from behind, looking to go. They have to wait for him, they have to stun. Very low armor on Pug's penalty. That's 2 armor that trying to hit the Morphling. Full agi.
Radiant's
Very
middle tower
devastating.
is under attack.
I'm excited to see this because this Morphling is getting a good time in the lane at the start. We're certainly going to see Vega at this pace play the game that they hope to with this Morphling. And we'll just see if their plan is good enough to make this Morphling work in 707.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still pretty excited to see what he can make happen with it. And he has queued up the Lincoln, so it is the similar item build as Josh mentioned. Especially for Warlord, you want to go for that Lincoln's Ethereal Blade build. Lincoln's Ethereal Scotty. Definitely look pretty solid. And, Miracle.
What's going on?
We were talking about this earlier.
Oh, everyone wants the Battle Fury
Just
now.
wants the Battle Fury on the Troll
there
as
you
well.
go.
Yep.
See, I was doing it before it was cool.
Yeah.
And before it was actually good.
He's been all about that. I've been chatting with him a bit and seeing him in other people's streams and stuff, just being like, buy Battle Fury. Doesn't matter what hero you are. As long as you're a melee core, buy Battle Fury.
Slayer is going to get this one. First strike, double damage gets the kill. Hero will look to
Dire's middle
make him
tower
pay,
is under
and
attack.
he should be able to chase this one down. Slayer does not have a lot of stick charges. So he's certainly making Hero spend a lot of time for this.
GH comes in.
So he'll take that one.
Totem. Made him work for it.
It does. Takes a lot of time. Team the Miracle.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's going to be exciting.
I guess he wants to be able to match the farm of the Morphling too, but I mean, we're just saying. Pretty much the Battle Fury on melee core patch. It seems to be. Of course, get the trend on.
I mean, it got that buff that we asked for. I mean, at least I was hoping. And this works. Mid lane.
Top lane though, they're coming around with double support rotation.
Oh,
I feel like just baiting him very far forward.
Vega with the superior move up top indeed. Hammering him out. Slamming him down with the Hammer of Omni Knight. 7
Did
for
not
2.
expect that one.
This is, I mean, we looked at Vega versus Liquid. We've seen how these two teams have been doing so far in the Dream League, and so far this 8 minutes is very impressive. Vega Squadron standing up against Liquid, and most part coming out on top. Aloha Dance is going to be very farmed on this morph thing.
They're making really nice rotations.
Yeah.
Like the Slayer's rotations, he's gotten mid by himself. He killed the Viper as well with the one rotation. He took every single one. He's part of all 7 of them. So really good moves by Slayer, as we do tend to see from him.
Science. Mid lane, trying to stack up some XP. G's level 7. And this is going to be the thing, as you said, Troll, one of the ways stuff is magical burst.
Yeah.
Going for the Battle Fury, sure, your farm speed's going to be great, but if Vega Squadron are able to get on top of you, it sort of just extends the period before you have sort of those items that are actually going to help you in fights.
Yeah.
And Vega, they could look to punish it, and the way that they've been playing so far certainly indicates that they're going to keep this aggression high. And it may just be what causes the issues for Liquid and their Troll Battle Fury line.
Bottom, fissure. Drain now. Aloha, he just morphs
Radiant's
up a little
middle
bit.
tower is under attack.
Turn aggressive, wait for him forward. Not really too much threat here.
Absolutely not with that morph available. As you say, without that mana cost, very, very nice to sort of step up the opportunities for the outplays and such.
It feels really nice when you play with that morph match. Maybe just skip steal.
Don't ever put a point in it.
Maybe for a while.
As you say, the question is, what are you going to do with it?
Yeah, I mean, sure, he can steal, like, he can get Earth, he can turn to Earthshaker and get the fission and stuff and jump out right afterwards.
I mean, yeah, there are good spells.
So if you can use it like really quickly, that could be pretty interesting. I just want to see how he ends up working it into his plays. Because in theory, you can make a lot of plays with it. But it is pretty tough. Yeah, pressure on the Morphling, damage at the top. Slayer does get caught out there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Slayer. So
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Pressure being applied a bit by the mind control now on this bottom lane, level 7, and he's moving in onto the tier 1 town. Some of that also in the neighborhood. The Fisher from G8, closing the gap. Find the strike
The Nether Toxin plus Pugna is pretty interesting interaction too. That magic that they apply with Pugna deep prep and do a hell of a lot of damage and burst with that.
Radiant structures are fortified.
here for Afterlife. Doing very well in the XP. He's level 7.
Dire's middle tower
Get
is
Miracle
under
away from
attack.
this town. It's
Radiant's
gonna be
top
unsuccessful.
tower has
Miracle will
fallen.
take the tower. Fortification actually coming through a little too late to save that one, at least buy some time for Vega to react. So more money to the bank, and Miracle is closing in on that battlefield. Bottom lane, Slay. Goes to the Burrow Strike. Dex doesn't look to quite follow. Feels like he doesn't have quite the burst. Just the 1 point in the strikes. Unlikely.
Yeah. Both Cogna and Omnet are starting to catch up quite nicely. Both 40 last hits respectively. And it looks like Matsu's going for a different kind of build here. We've been seeing the Veil a lot on him on the right, but this time it looks like it's going to be the Dominator.
That is a little different. He's keeping it alive and stay. He's got to be careful here. He has to get himself away from a Timberman.
That was a little ambitious there, going for a Pugna with your first epi.
Well, the plus for Vega, it does. No, he doesn't lose his life. It does force the Timberman to again leave that mid lane.
Dire's middle tower is under
Actually lifts
attack.
towards a lower advance.
Dire's structures are fortified.
2 seconds. Full 1 charges. You should stay very close to having Slayer, TP's out. Mind control. Ironically.
Battle Fury finished for Miracle. Reek gets the shove to buy it. He's on his way. Do they have stacks? They do have 1 double ancient stack. Do they have a secondary one? They do have a secondary double ancient stack.
It's going to be a quite nice boost to Miracle.
Time to accelerate the farm. He's already a little bit ahead of Morphin too. Even though Morph does have 2 kills under his
Dire's
belt.
top tower is under attack.
What can this morph do to keep up?
Radiant's
Can
middle
Vega start
tower
making
is under
plays?
attack.
Plus, Miracle looks to just have this passive portion of the game where he will farm up And I guess where does he go after the battle fury? Will we see sort of
Dire's
the more
top
usual
tower
items
is under
across?
attack.
Yeah, okay.
You just go stats. You don't want to rush the
Radiant's middle
BKB.
tower is under
You
attack.
gotta take some time to get it so you don't get it. So it doesn't start whittling down. That very quickly here. Does get rooted up though. That's nice lane. He has
Dire's top tower
during this.
is under attack.
Pugna and Shaker
Dire's
was
top
just
tower
pushing that
has
tower.
fallen.
I can't suspect the time that Vega pressed that fortification button.
First comes up.
To jump out of that. It's the ground and stun him up. Slayer leads in and they catch Miracle. This is what we're talking about.
Radiant
Put
structures
the pressure
are
on,
fortified.
get into Liquid's jungle,
Dire's
blast Miracles in this
top
battle
tower is
fury
under
phase.
attack.
It's very hard for Miracle to do anything if he gets caught out by the first stun.
Yeah, they do lack ending.
Dire's
They actually have
bottom
no
tower is under
push
attack.
on the side of Vega though to deal with when this Pugna is
Radiant's
going for
middle
the
tower
tower.
is under attack.
Literally, like nobody. It's like the waveform and complete
Dire's
game screen, but that's no, those aren't
structures
really
are
what
fortified.
we're looking for here.
Dire's bottom tower is
Aloha,
under
Lincoln's
attack.
just finished up. He's starting to pressure that
Radiant's
bottom
middle
tower. Should be
tower
able to
is
claim
under
it
attack.
quite easily by himself here.
Discord finish for G.
Dire's
From
bottom
Matsu
tower
on their
has
way out.
fallen.
Get Matsu's mana back up to full play. Some of the Dombo. He's making the plays in mid with the center. Creatures looking to keep on too for now.
They do need it. It's only Earthshaker previously for their lockdown, so it can work really
Dire's
well with
middle
the curse
tower
as we
is
saw
under attack.
previously.
They're just moving from lane to lane.
Dire's structures are fallen.
GH, they managed to find the connection. G will get the kill. So that's towards another mind control. Trying to get himself out of this one. Slayer can't quite close the gap.
Slayer almost has the blink.
They might even find Kuro. Kuro has the favorable numbers. Royal Dance does indeed get the miracle kill. And the rest of Vega Squadron get away, walking past Liquid, but Liquid unable to catch him.
Yeah, Slayer TP bottom. Stunned up into an easy waveform kill with the AA there.
So indeed, we're level 13. He still has not put a point in that ultimate.
What we were saying.
I just said, maybe we'll see the whole game. He won't even cast it at all. I mean, he's got some pretty good talents on the morphling in this pack.
You get some interesting ones. The Agi one's cool. You get the waveform attack. The attack but they're pretty bad.
Yeah, wait, waveform attack. That sounds pretty good.
Dire's middle
That
tower
one's decent,
is
but
under
the next one
attack.
is minus 25 more cooldown, more target allies.
That's great.
You can get
I mean-
Omni and get Repel and Repel himself and try to fight or something. Maybe if he does the
Dire's
fight
middle
really quickly like
tower
that.
has fallen.
We're gonna see. Like I said, this is still a very experimental hero. People are trying it out.
And what'd you get at 25?
He gets like the double waveform or the two multi-shot adaptive.
Oh, I'm sure you take the double
waveform. Yeah.
Double waveform. And what? And I Matt, you surely take waveform attack. 30 attack speed, isn't that? I mean, it's like okay,
It's decent.
but surely it takes the waveform attack side. Oh, we'll see.
I will see. I mean, like I said, it's experimental.
Yeah, he's having a good game so
Talents
far.
are a bit bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, the level 20 talent is the one that's a bit bizarre. But if he can make it work, if he can actually repel himself and stuff, that I mean, we could see some cool stuff coming out. But he is going for the build that we expected. He's going for the Boots Travel, going for the Lincoln's Ethereal Blade, just so we can burst targets down. Very good versus Troll Warlord.
And they are killing this troll a couple of times. We've seen Miracle since before the Battle Fury getting caught out in 2 situations. And yeah, Vega Squadron, 60 minutes in as it stands, still looking pretty good against the mighty Team Liquid.
2k gold lead, 3k experience lead. Gotten 3 tier 1s, while on the side of Liquid they've only gotten 2 tier 1s. Yeah, not looking too bad at all right now.
And what's the blink status on the Sand King?
He has it,
He actually has, okay.
and Shaker is quite a ways away.
Yes.
But Shaker buys Arcane Boots. So,
Sure.
But it's still 1400 gold away from that.
We're going to get the game back on.
Look this, Slacks, you missed your chance, dude. Liquid now grouping up, they want to be able to claim that tower.
Slayer to life and sight, making the move. Slayer's with the epi. Can they find it down? Bottom Liquid putting the pressure on them, moving in heavily onto Aloha Does. Could have the damage to get the kill. He's morphing strength. He's buying time for the rest of his team to come in. They're going in deeper in their searching. They should find it. Echoes have everything being thrown down. They will get the kill, but now it's TP. Sonic Wave and Ice Blast, they cling to a liquid. GH and Kuro will TP immediately out.
They get the tower, the morph, but lose the heroes.
Heavy commitment.
It's kind of worth it. They don't use,
Yeah.
They force Sonic Wave, they force Epicenter,
Space is there for Miracle up
and
top.
yeah, it makes space for the Troll Warlord. It's a fairly even trade, but I think maybe Liquid comes out a tiny bit ahead because Vega had to expend 2 ultimates to kill them. But they do get 2 core heroes, so it's like
It's close.
it's relatively close.
Pluses for both sides.
He needs to just farm up, try to get that SNY, and then eventually we'll see him go to the
He's still smart to like this game. We're not seeing a kind of
Imagine so. He's just going for phase drop, going for Atos too. Atos?
That's a bit of a new one from them.
They don't have any blink kind of here. I guess they just want to have more catch since it's just relying on the Sanking for catch for them at the moment.
That's the way nearly done for Miracle, and that will buy him a little bit of chance when he gets jumped on. Having that extra stance to keep him alive. From a Matt. Going for the fail build. GH has managed quite a bit of space down here to close that gap and finish off. Link, so we'll go. The Squadron strategic control games in the 7 era that we've seen a Battle Fury get picked up. Crystallize actually did it recently. Okay. The ESL Hamburg qualified.
Cool.
So that was, of course, before the patch. So that was when Battle Fury was not in as good of a place. We're doing it here in 707, and as expected, it is allowed to be quite comfortably at the top of the net worth, as we see.
Yeah, SNY now finished up.
Yep.
BKB queued. He really needs the BKB so he doesn't die to all that first. Blink is finished on GH now. That's the big.
That is the big one.
And Matsu is not really farming over on the Viper. Has now queued up the Veil after that dominated treads.
Oh, they ran him here before. They're gonna find him again. Do they? Not anywhere near it. In fact, maybe but Lower Dance gets jumped on by TH, has the adaptive strike. To get out, but it's there. It has the secondary stun. Miracle's going to finish on side, so I don't think Lower Dance is getting himself out of this one. More, into the Summer Band. But doesn't really do much at all.
Trying to get the corrosive skin magic resistance. And he tried.
I think he was just pressing the button. But yeah, a little bit of a fail play there.
So that's that's what people are trying to do too. Is you morph strength so you get the strength stun, and then you morph down Agi so you can try to burst. But you don't morph fast enough to really be able to do that. They don't have the damage.
Radiant
Now we're losing Rosh out. GH is on guard, making sure that the player can't get a look in. But no, he's not. Kuro with the curse. Making sure this player can't get in. So Liquid do get the Aegis. They pick it up. Ice Blast does fly through onto Miracle, but Miracle already has that Aegis. He's feeling fine. Player gets brought out as the fishy connect from GH. And suddenly this game is starting to just turn off a little. This is them getting a
Dire's
grasp of
bottom
it.
tower is under attack.
Vega may have looked to have a strong time in the lanes, but these little sort of plays are where you begin to worry for Vega, and you do start to question what the Morphling's actually going to be able to do for the remainder of the game.
Yeah. So morph without replica. Like imagine if he had like a defensive replica.
He's out.
Big. Okay, the kill's not happening. I jump out, but now it doesn't exist. So he gets picked up, and he has no other escape.
I'm a Viper now.
G does have Orchid finished up, so Veil Orchid at a pretty decent timer, 20 minutes.
Oh, we actually just take the 30 attack speed over the waveform. Alright, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Just wants attack speed, you probably like wait from attack starts, you can still attack them.
It's an extra attack, you know what I mean? It's an extra attack.
Farming,
Dire's
pushing,
bottom
there's
tower
attack speed.
is under
Much
attack.
nicer.
Yeah.
It's just a flat 30 attack speed on top of your agi too.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower.
Doesn't end up connecting on Corrosive flying over.
Radiant's top tower falls.
Say that. The first time fast we got it raised purification from our left.
3 aggressive points down by Liquid now during that. They get the sequence of kills in the tier 2 top. And Miracle's about to have BKB finished up.
I mean, that is pretty terrifying.
Dire
for
are
Vega.
scanning.
They don't really have the means to do it.
No, Morphling doesn't want to have. I mean, he can do physical damage, but he's not really that big physical damage dealer. Where if you get jumped, if they get in your face as a Morphling, it doesn't feel very good. I'm sure you have high armor and stuff, but you can't really do your man fighting versus the Troll Warlord by any means versus the Bashes. And with the new Fervor stack talent on Troll Warlord, it's pretty absurd how fast you start attacking.
Yeah, as soon as Bash goes through, you're pretty much done for.
Full BKB done.
Here we go. There you go.
I can
We're fine.
Bye-bye.
Pick up GH on the retreat. G. We're able to chase this one. Yeah, they're shooting the front, but he's in. First strike. That's the second one for Vega. Good rotation, secures a double kill for G. Continues to find, trying to find that E-blade, but of course struggling to keep up with the pace. The BKB Troll can provide 15k net worth on Miracle, and no signs of slowing down. 23 minutes into this game.
60 GPM for Miracle at the moment. So it turns out there's a blink dagger for Afterlife, and then he's going to use if he continues to go fine. So yeah, just want to catch.
Straight in, by the 2-2, but good for silence. Ice blast in down as well. We needed to connect. Too much damage. We've been able to bring him out. Let's bring him back coming to this one. G rub his slow in the Williams straight up with the Sonic Wave. They've taken a second. Miracle's going to tell us to fight. Try and fight some kills in return. Does get Zions. Get any more there. Vega already getting out of there. G, nice and deep, but he has the TP. This is some good plays from Vega Squadron.
The courier was walking toward him, but it's there. G's dead.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Blink away. Yeah, they're having to expand a lot though. You know, they get the Sonic Wave from GH, but they do get 2 kills at least, and almost claim these other towers. So that's nice. And they're both at a relatively even factor. 1k gold lead for Vega, 2k gold lead for Vega, and 1k experience lead. Now able to split push, get that top tower, and E-Blade is finished, and 5 Scotty too.
Let's see what
Dire's
this
top
one can
tower
do.
is under attack.
We will see, but
Radiant's
Morph,
bottom
so far,
tower
the
is
ability
under
has
attack.
not been seen any use.
Radiant's
Pretty much just a
structures
Morphling at the moment without it.
We still do it once,
Dire's
and
middle
it didn't do
tower
nothing.
is
Bottom
under
Miracle
attack.
does get stuck up. And it's okay. Under that ice vortex, a lot of burst.
Yeah, that's the edge is gone, just like that. Lower dance. He's going to look to try and chase, but as his team, just a stun. But a little too far away for Vega to catch them and back off it. But
Looking for mind control here, Chi and Afterlife.
Armor have omniscience.
They're diving in.
he wants to. Microshot does get up to the high ground just in
Dire's middle
time.
tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Lower dance.
Time.
Such deep aggressive work.
Miracle getting away with some deep. Sons the H.
It's going for Ice Scotty too. More
Radiant's
tanking.
bottom tower
Needs
is
against
under
the
attack.
E-Blade more. And again with that,
Dire's middle
this
tower
color's just
is
looking
under
so
attack.
scary.
Radiant's
Level of
bottom
scariness
tower
than
has
the
fallen.
Morphling.
Morphling can go for those easy kills though. With Ice Vortex plus the Ethereal Blade combo, it's so much burst. Pretty much anybody can die to that combo. Including Miracle. He was unable to get the BKB off.
I guess that's the good thing about it as well, especially when he's looking for the combo, and like the Pugner will say, go for the combo, doesn't have quite enough damage, bam, morphs them, suddenly he's got an extra neutral thrown on top of the ethereal form. And couldn't seal the deal.
Double damage.
We'll actually see, have to wait and see if it does play out like that. Gets the chance to make these fast plays with like that.
Liquid is smoked up. Up here, try to get side.
Looking at the bar, trying to side, she's gone. G, towards course, GH has to blink away. Goes there with the heal. GH back up and Miracle moves.
Radiant's
Push.
middle
It's
tower
already down
is
up.
under attack.
Half health to the man, and Miracle will man up and finish it off.
Radiant's middle
Swap team discount. He'll live, turns with the Sonic Wave, not quite enough to kill the Shaker as Cold Embrace and Equivocate do save GH's life for now. That's the Sonic Wave down. Liquid get an objective. What else down bottom? As you say, piece by piece, getting closer to the Skadi.
Does go for the minus 25 more cooldown. So it is a
Dire
15
Fortress is under attack.
15-second cooldown.
Okay, fair enough. Almost the duration is longer than the cooldown.
Yeah.
Duration is better.
Dire's
So the
bottom
one concern
tower
for Liquid, I would
has
say, is
fallen.
that Matu is falling further and further behind. God, it's Miracle and then 3 of the cores on the side of Vega. So it is going to be Team versus the world here, but they do have a good follow-up for the Troll Warrior to go nuts. And he's queued up the Butterfly next. It's soon to be 6 slotted already.
Was there on G. A little harder to catch him out, but as we're seeing, if he makes a misblink, the damage that can come out so quickly from Miracle.
He went for a
I'll take your
Yeah.
tribute.
I mean, damage from mind control can be blocked some sort of the setup, but
Still gets disabled by the Earthshaker.
yeah,
That's the one,
yeah, there is that.
one
Anyway.
big concern.
Picked up by time. Good find. Managed to back himself back. Keep the start to be the item.
Yeah, he switched a lot. Need some armor to deal with that troll. A nice attack speed reduction as well. The trolls attacks fast enough to deal with that, and Liquid are smoked up behind Miracle. They're looking to try to get a big fight before that response. There he is, queuing up the ulti.
He is. They'll get out with a quick blink and a TP, and they do bring down GH.
Yeah, shotgun combo still kills people quickly.
Yep. You get a kill for a low hard dance. And 800 gold away. Having a start. So he will be beefy.
Yeah, they're smoked up now. They're looking for more.
Yeah.
Looking to connect with G toward top and maybe go for some damage here. But Roche is up. They aren't aware of it yet. But has to be careful not to get caught out here. Could become a close push. GH respawning in 10 seconds.
As you say, yeah, put GH back up. They've got all their ultimates. Liquid. Vega, so aggressively positioned. He'll get kicked out. Sonic Wave flies through. They get the picture onto Miracle. They've only lost Leia. GH comes out from Afterlife. They're trying to find other players, but they'll take down the ward. Vega just desperately trying to disengage. They're happy with this trade, and it looks like they're going to get away with it. Only losing the Sand King, but taking down Miracle. As you say, the burst, the shotgun from Morph, it still does the job if they can get in before that BKB.
Beautifully done. That warding expedition. I mean, it's really good movement coming out from Vega. Liquid's getting caught off guard with it here. They have a gem. They do on Brook. He's going to find that ward. So yeah, they can still burst him down. With that BKB off. And then Sonic Wave is a good cleanup of P.
This is great. Vega's playing very, very nicely. Some of them, we just haven't seen from them in a lot of the games. This is just seems to be a much cleaner side. Maybe the Morphling pick was what they needed.
He's hard. I mean, they picked this hard to kill cores, right? Queen of Pain, Morphling. They're both farming quite heavily. Same thing with Omni Knight. Hard to kill with the Repel and the GA. Doing a great job. You got Viper and Pugnut there. And net worth is slowly but surely increasing, but at a very slow pace in comparison to those other cores. And when they make the lane, they're going to look at catapults that scout them out, or to scout them out.
Just don't want to come into it. It doesn't look like they want to with the knowledge that Liquid know what's up, especially fighting around the pit when there's that shake girl.
They instantly smoke up as soon as Miracle respawns. They're looking to try to catch him again with that combo. With the Eye of Scotty finished up now, it's even more stats for them to go for the burst.
I'm surprised there. Miracle. Staffridge kills the 707.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And mid one has been definitely doing that in the games that we saw. He's been averaging it. He's been just being the kill leader every single time in this game.
I mean, mid one, he's been so dying quite a
Dire's
few
middle
times.
tower
Miracle.
has
Again,
been denied.
again, he does get the BKB off it. Will save it. GA with a big echo, looking to turn things around, but GA just gets focused by G. They've lost the Jacob. G puts himself away. But 1-for-1. We're still looking together, looking on this fight. The man. Quite close the gap though. They can get up. They don't get there.
They almost kill him,
But
but
it is so close.
almost come to that 3,000 HP almost every single time. I'm wondering if he's going to switch up that butterfly build-up into something that can make him a little bit more survivable for it. But I say that, and he buys it.
He's committing.
Yep.
I mean, he is living, to be fair, but it is so close. In either of those situations, if the ice blast hit, he's gone. But it's just been just a little bit slow from Zayas. He doesn't quite get the ice blast.
Either the ice blast or that sonic blast. Yeah. So, Miracle, rush pit, and it's done.
They got close. They're getting it.
Sean has fallen to the tower.
Ramatu.
I mean, that Aegis will that will help you against the combo.
Vega's definitely showing promise though still in this game. They're making the right place to try to catch him every single time he's up. With that vision, they do have to get that base ward in as well that the Liquid did not notice. But yeah, with Aegis and Cheese now, Liquid have a little bit of that savior factor. Kuro going for Lotus Orb, and Lincoln's on Matu. Those ways to defend Miracle.
Closing in on the 25. Well, what's the 20?
Battle Trance Dispel, probably. He can take the Whirling Axis cooldown, which will just stand toe-to-toe with the Morph, but he's just getting bursted anyway. Not really crazy things that he can dispel, though. He can dispel the Ethereal Blade
Yeah, the
usage.
Ethereal, yeah,
That's
that's
pretty much that, and I guess the Silence coming out. I'm gonna see Troll 25 either. Games.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
The
It's got it
amount of
finished.
farm that both him and Aloha have been able to get. Been a bit of a farm fest.
The dispel.
Yep.
As expected. Yeah, it gets it down to so you it's permanent the miss rate.
I guess.
But
Sure, I guess if there's a big melee carry, which
Yeah.
there is,
which there-
then you should consider that one.
butterfly finish.
There you go. Sort of setting up top so you can get a quick pick. Definitely have the capabilities of doing so. AC on G.
Another thing though, it's just the Troll who's farming on the side of Liquid, while the two big cores on the side of Vega are farming quite a lot. Can they deal with the Troll Warlord? Once the BKB starts ticking lower and lower, could be in a bit some trouble here. Still 8 seconds though, so quite a ways away from that. And with Aegis Cheese, makes it a lot easier for them to have that leeway. Control, Blink Dagger finish. Dagger now. Queuing up a Lincoln as well. Lincoln's and Lotus Orbs. Defend Miracle.
Showing himself in the mid lane, Vega. This time pressuring back. The question that they have 3 up top. Both teams sort of showing who's going to make the next players. Yet to react to one another. Vega still holding up there.
Worthy tribute.
Don't mind if
Bit
I
of
do.
time though where Lower Dance isn't getting many creeps. Sure he's
Radiant are scanning.
not really any sort of big pickup he can get that accentuates his new combo, which at the moment is what he's relying on. Takedown mirror.
Just getting some more stats, some more edgy. Liquid, they are smoked up. They're waiting for somebody to show top. It will be the Morph that shows. They're going to go for charting some both mid here. Pitcher's up hard though.
G8.
Still hunting for him. Looking for him in the tree.
They know whereabouts he is. They have indeed. Now, can they bring this man down? They do. Goes into Afterlife, comes in. What a throw. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though, indeed, for the Winter's Curse. Despite Afterlife's best attempt to get his bro out of there, it ends up costing both of their lives. Nearly does it. Comes in with that. Kuro is quick with the fingers. Winter's Curse does the job.
Good hero Wyvern. Almost awkward for a second though with that fissure missing at the start, but now they have a good amount of time to push their momentum forward. There's no tier 2s to claim though. They can start threatening toward that high ground. Try to force out a buyback. Best play coming out from Liquid here. It's going to be reclaimed in 30 seconds.
Regeneration.
See again. Sweet play from Kuro just as he arrives in the fight as well. It looks like he's nearly getting out of there, but they're both getting left behind.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
Now they are good on the base.
And look at that, they're throwing the Lincolns, they're throwing the Lotus
Yeah.
Sword. They're taking him as well.
Look at the speed he's taking.
Radiant's top tower is falling. Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
And they do indeed get it.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Moon Shard also picked up a miracle instead.
Doesn't have buyback now though. Back up and farm that one since Morphling is respawning. And Matu grabs an Alpha Wolf to give his bow. And you can see, yeah, the poison attack effect ability come out. And they're looking to go for another jump here. They've got Echo Summit ready, they've got everything.
Outside of the base, does get the repel off. Really gets him away. Kuro has the range. In a game of the most part, the overall net worth.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Now in Liquid's lead.
Yeah, they're starting to get those nice
Radiant's
attack
bottom
miracles.
shrine has
that
fallen.
Lotus Orb, the Lincolns, they're getting another Lotus Orb on Earthshaker. They're getting another Lincoln Sphere on Mind Control too. Everything they can throw on that single core, pretty much, troll more Lincolns.
How's low are doing on his battle queue again? Sorry, his butterfly journey. I was changing.
TP.
Oh, sorry.
Radiant's bottom barracks has
I feel
fallen.
like we may be seeing some of the problem with the Morphling you talked about.
It's a one-trick pony.
We played nice, you can get a few kills, combos, but then when it's at this stage you get
Radiant's
what
middle
does the
tower
Morphling
is under
have to
attack.
do?
Walking into the gap with the strike with the E-Blade teammates.
And as you say, with Lincoln's, Lotus Swords, BKBs, right?
All bonds will break.
I don't know if Lower Lines is ready.
No, G just...
GA just come out, GA just comes with the Echo on the 2, they've got the Fissure through. And he will lock down the Afterlife shot. This is mind control for it.
My poison.
Big question mark walking out this stage. What was the plan for Vega Squadron with this hero? Can he still pull it off? And it's looking rough.
Yeah. Look at just identifying what
Radiant's top
the
shrine
only
is
big
under
problem with
attack.
the Morphling is that one chance of shotgunning, and if they just itemize with the Lincoln's Lincoln's Lotus Orbs, they can't blow up the Lotus Orb, and then he just goes down. No one can man fight versus him.
It is, I mean, you sort of look at the hero and you do say, you know, when have you seen a carry use his ult only once? You know what I mean? It's a weird skill set that the hero has this time. And when you're playing it, I mean, sure, it has many other benefits that you want to get into the position of the team, but the fact that your ultimate does not help you at all, as it seems, or at least in this game, Superman gets at least 30 plus.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
I mean, I'm glad we saw them all, but at the same time,
Radiant's top
it
shrine has
feels like it's
fallen.
just disappointing.
That's kind of how we
Because that's
felt
how we-
before the game
yeah.
even started too. We were like, you know, this hero, sure, he's still Morphling. He doesn't have upper, he just has a blank skill that doesn't work well. That's what he carry. Now mid, looks like Liquid is trying to end this one. Second butterfly now being delivered to Miracle. No need for boots anymore. 430 movement, 427 movement speed even without boots. 544 with Flutter. Oh, there's only 2 seconds.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The cooldown's not too good. Let's cool down 20 seconds. Refresher shard time, right? What's the dream refresher shard? I said, you got to give this to Kuro or GH, sure.
Probably. I'd like to see double Netherward. It's probably completely
Double.
useless this game, but it would be cute. It's more than likely GH though for the disables.
They're taking it pretty quickly, this Bloodthorn. Miracle is coming in. He's having a look, quick with the barrage straight in.
He has no buyback.
Oh my goodness. Vega there looking for what he opted for. Kuro buys him some time to protect against the damage, but Liquid are 2 men down. That is... I can't believe it. I mean, do Vega know that there's no buyback on him? Like Vega, if they knew that, they had to play super aggressively now, because they could definitely get stuff done.
They might get GH as well though. They're chasing doing all this, but yeah, they get the perfect combo line class with the Queen of Pain ulti. They're unable to save Miracle.
Up top. Slayer actually cheaping out of that. But they're moving in on mid. Still a full minute, as it were, without this troll. The pressure shard in the hands of the Omni Knight. This is quite... Vega's Squadron could get quite a bit out of it. When GH jumps forward, mind control back, quickly takes down the Netherworld for the attack speed from that.
Dire's structures are fortified.
He still hits buildings quite quick with that mass edge.
Does indeed. For a lot of stats. GH does run the Echo onto 2, but the stun pusher allowing time for the East to be swallowed by G. Turns towards GH. GH as well is down for 70 seconds. 20 seconds and the troll will be back. Vega.
Racks out of it though.
Dire's middle barracks
Gets the buyback. Miracle's gonna be respawning soon.
The Starman is slowing them, and actually...
Now Morphin though gonna get chased out here. Looks like
For the Aegis.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under
Down
attack.
low.
Radiant's bottom
meanwhile the catapult bottom by mind control. Nip that
So all in all, despite Miracle dying for 100 seconds, nothing too bad other than that really happens for Liquid. They don't lose the melee rack. Now, fight back. We see the vision for Vega outside the base is pretty grim.
That's a huge swing though. You see in the golden experience graph.
It's going crazy. Back to Kelly for the
They're pinging out here.
Mind control heals him up, and the 2 man's left behind. Caught in praise. Buys him a bit of time. Can Vega finish him off after this? He's got the Glimmer Cape. They'll turn towards the Netherward. Although Ardan's looking to reach forward. Get a kill out of this one. Trying to find the Timber of the edge again with the Bishop. Duns the Morphin. Forwards from Speed. Definitely trying to find the Timber out. Miracle there. Let's get put up on the forest strike. GA comes through. GA pops the extra down. Down low. But Purification from Marshallite there. Was deeply alive. Refreshing charge, GA just a vision option 2. Liquid just running down very low. The Winter's Curse holding the Morphling in place. They found Cyan. Nice Morphin's strength here for a low Ardan.
There's no AA up right now. That's one of the big concepts they need in order to bring down the Warlord. 10 seconds until the BKBs are back up. Lift is available for Vega.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Relatively low. Immediately kills the notice with the BKB. Melee rack down. Nothing to do. Miracle down low. Communication with the Bloodborne, they've got it. Miracle's down again for 99 seconds. Alora's still alive. He's got to be careful and living on the edge. As the Aegis ready to go again. She's found Kuro's players there as well. Kuro's got concentration. Afterlife being chased down, but Superman is going to get stunned up by Aloha. As the E-Blade onto GA, goes for the TP out, will make it back. But Superman, he's moving in deep, he can't get himself out of this one. It'll try for the TP, but the physical too much for Vega Squadron. Miracle does have the buyback. Yes, he didn't have it initially, but he does have it now. Look what's happening, the base is in shambles. The tier 4s are falling. The Vega Squadron. What's going on? Control just comes back in, closes the line. He jumps over the silence, does catch out Kuro, removes keep him alive. The Liquid
They've all got
bodies in, but indeed they are for the greater position. The base is absolutely disarray for Vega Squadron. The mega creeps are out. And I mean, you've got to give it their all. This is, I mean, it's an impressive defense from Vega overall, considering they have a Morphling. Overall,
I mean,
in the grand scheme of things, it's a pretty awful defense because they are losing the game, and they almost certainly will. This game is
Yoich gets a solo kill with the Echo Slam on mid. And Zayat's here. Yeah, it's with the Morphin, but the Morphin still has the kit. You know, he still has that adaptive waveform plus a Zero Blade combo, but that kit is hurting. He still does a pretty decent amount of damage in the fight. Caught out though by G, godlike. 10-1 and 10 on the
I'm just impressed that they're not losing as bad as you'd expect a team to do so with a Morphling in 7 This is.
They've been making great moves. They have. Vega really has been doing the great moves, but quickly showing why they're this dominant team.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Jeez.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
Places boots, DD room top. Wants to save it for Aloha.
My waters rise.
Double damage.
It's going to be incredible.
They can fight them for quite a long time.
Yeah.
That lifesteal on the Queen of Pain. It's only 30% lifesteal now, but it's got Link, it's got the spell block talents as well. 6 slotted. Satanic is the next item of choice for Miracle has the high ground here.
Be messing around with that quad watching. Velodons can finish off the Satanic if he wishes to do so. I mean, he doesn't have buyback and he's going all in. Satanic complete.
Liquid are just extremely reliant on GH though. I think that's what Vega should be focusing on. Kill GH and then there's no real disable for the Troll Warrior to stick on targets.
Vega can do it. They're going in. It is blind. They don't have any vision on.
You see the things that they're doing? They're trying to get us in the back. They're trying to find Earthship. That's exactly what they're trying to do.
Put it all down on the bottom there. GH now coming out. They may get him on the stroll out of the base, as you say. Just outside of the vision range, keeping himself close to the right-hand side of the map so that any sort of movement like that doesn't actually...
Liquid knows that they're hooked up though. Liquid top lane is pushing in. But now GH kills himself. Liquid up to the bottom.
On the Timberman, that never talks in silence. It's starting to get tricky to play around.
Oh yeah, that can be incredibly good versus literally anybody on the side of Vega since nobody has a BKB.
Have it. Oh, they're smoked up. Aloha dances on the front lines. GH, is he going to look for the jump? He's eyeing it up. It's hard though, beyond the backing up the Morphling.
Player pings it out. They know that they're smoked up there on the high ground. Stand on. Just waiting for all those rest of the lanes to chin. They're now entering the base so they can get some more information. See them more than they're jumping in.
Right away. There's the jump. Miracle. Trying to get a lot of points. Can't quite find it. Stealth dagger from Afterlife. Hits onto the Lotus Orb.
They have to find the Omni Knight. Hell is that?
They come. They're going in a bit more aggressive this time. The high ground. That's on the low high ground. it does hit the jump forward, thrown away. Miracle puts the BKB in the return. The Sonic Blade Miracle's gone. He is just doing too much right click. Now let's go on to Superman. They'll take Maneuver as well as he dies. Do the nuke damage of below hard arms. And Vega's Squadron, they're holding with these Mega Creeps. As well by the look of it. He has Neons expiring him. There's a couple of seconds of immunity, but he's gone as well. Good Squadron.
They're holding this.
They are holding it against Legendaries, against Team Liquid.
It's tough because it's literally just the Troll Warlord who can really do it. Yeah, I guess he just got bursted by the deep grip combo with It's really mostly just the Troll Warlord who can just kill people, but they can't get the disables. The combo flies out and then more from Queen of Pain. It's pretty hard to kill when there's no stuns from the Shaker.
Invisibility.
And there's another Roche now up. That's another HG cheese and pressure shot. Whoever goes to claim it.
Yes.
And scouted out by Vega.
Make out we've seen out of
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
The impact these right to the field. So at this stage, he's on the sidelines, puts out low. Who's getting what? That's the question. G's is still on the deck. What does G pick up? G. So
She has
Radiant's
Aegis
Ancient is under
player gets a
attack.
refresher
and
shot.
pressures, yeah.
Satanic on G as
Item flip, we're gonna step on the Troll Warlord. He has Miracle to speed up on the Lincoln Spears to try to block all that as well. It's so tough though, because no matter, he can't stick on targets. There's just so much disables and it still is the same faction. He just gets bursted so hard. And they meet a 50 armor Morphling, 27 armor on the Queen of Pain, not as much, but still quite substantial with all that spell life steal.
7 stories north. And pretty much set for G. Say a game. Pretty stuck with 53 minutes of carry.
It's gonna be
33,000+ net worth.
They need vision to find the Morphling, or to find the Omni Knight for Liquid. That's pretty much the only way they can win these fights. Now, when Vega's starting to get more and more items, actually affect Liquid a lot. Like the Dagon's now being picked up from the Omni Knight with Blink Dagger, they can get that extra little bit of burst that just puts Miracle over the edge. Miracle has gotten rid of the Battle Fury now, finally.
Still hard for them to make a play aggressively. A lot of it comes down to when Liquid themselves try to actually end the game.
Current hold.
Jacob top. Yours applying some time for him, but the Ice Blast has already passed across. Purification brings him down low enough to pop.
And Liquid can't take fights without Rage. All their disabled in fight.
He has double damage. Finds anyone with this.
They need some hexes on Liquid to go to try to get some catches. Kuroki has queued one up.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack. Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
All odds, holding on to that position.
Vegas looking pretty good right now. You know they're versus Megas. And the Liquid can't take the fights versus them anymore.
Liquid's around down bottom, but they seriously have to consider backing away. With the numbers disadvantage.
It's going to be dependent on vision for them to really get it. As I mentioned, they have to find this Omni Knight. He's such a nuisance with that repel. It's almost level 25 as well. For that +3 repel, I would assume he's going to grab this time around as well. 10 seconds. Very nice for him.
Portion of the game where no telling how much longer it could go on for. It's a game like this.
Could be a while.
It'd be very hard to see the end of this trip. As it is, they are more than capable of pushing the Megas back out.
Double damage.
But at the same time, Liquid are going to be very wary, actually trying to break the high ground and look to take the game. As we saw last time, losing Miracle very easily. And to the point where it may just be Liquid when Vega to get the confidence to push up into the liquid. Could happen at any time.
I think we might be in for a long one on. Unless somebody dies without buyback or something on those lines, this one's going to go on for a very long time. Vega can defend it, ancient or mega creeps very easily.
I mean, because this is the thing, both teams could very easily see how not to lose, but it's the actually seeing how to win.
Yeah,
These positions that they're both in, that's the hard bit, and as with any sort of game like this, it's a test of patience, test of how you hold until the frustration gets the better.
Yeah, we see on the far left side of the map here, we do have an Ogre Frostmage that's dominated up from Matu, so that could be an indicator of what Liquid might want to do in this game. Take a fight somewhere, bots in, try to put it back in. Really hard for them to create position. If I wait for that to go down to 30 much, and they can try to go for some type of burst play on somebody. They are smoked up, so that is what it's telling me here. 20 seconds until Aegis is gone. They really don't want to go on him just yet. They might just have to. No, they might have to.
On the side though, Liquid the first one to have the canvas. The alarm out, wait forward, the force, coming to Croaky with the look. Playing with the stug, but Aloha does too much off the beat through. He'll be fine. Here comes down. Miracle cannot man fight against this one. Miracle falling low, trying to get himself away with the Glimmer Cave. He's hiding in the tree line. Vega, they're searching. Miracle's holding desperately onto his grab. The stun constantly there. They do catch fight. Miracle though will survive. He does not have a TP or, of course, any sort of moves to travel, so he is just going to have to hide in the trees. I don't know how he gets himself back to the base.
Liquid can't take fights. He has to run and go buy one. He has to flutter through and buy one from the side shop. He's waiting for
He is waiting until he feels that it is super safe.
It does look like Liquid is starting to lose this one pretty handedly. There's no way for them to take fights versus this Omni. He just clicks repel on the target they focused, pops GA, and the fight's over from there. You see Miracle is like super hesitant to even try to go in.
That's that refresher shot. Didn't even have to use it for the second one that time around.
GH used buyback there as well. If GH dies here, could just very well be GG for Liquid. Or them having to stall the game for another 6 minutes until GH does come back, have buyback and come back.
Maybe this is the match of the morning, you know, 707, you get yourself mega creeps and make the comeback. Somehow, you know, there's no way we can look at the spells and say, you know, what the direct correlation is, but it's working out.
I mean, he only used Morph that one instance in the whole
He literally has only used Morph once this game.
On the Viper.
I'm pretty sure, unless we missed it. He's only used the ult once, but gotta give credit to him, he's doing a lot elsewise, but it definitely feels overall that G as this Quap is pulling the bigger core plays. Like, he's so much for the team on this Twitter, but what's his KDA at the moment?
11-113.
11-113.
Yeah. He's just elusive chorus.
Yeah.
They don't have the amount of disable that they need on the side of it. Okay, so as I said, Kuro had the Hex queued up before. Now we see Mind Control also queue up the Hex.
They need it.
Bloodthorn being queued up on Miracle. They need these disables so bad. Afterlife, they're looking for him here. Get the heals up on him there.
Beautiful pick. They can get Afterlife. It certainly looks like they can. They'll pop the Echo Slam, make sure they can secure the kill. And as we've been saying, you know, the GA, the Repel have been huge in these fights. If they can get something done whilst Afterlife is down, it could be crazy. He does have buyback though, of course. And, you know, he'll certainly be ready to pop in if it's forced out. But it's just a question of how confident Liquid will actually feel in terms of being able to force it. Because even without the Omni Knight, I still, you know, I don't look at it and say that's a clean win for Liquid in these team fights. Vega's hero is massive.
Yeah, it's very hard for them to kill G because that double Lincoln Sphere.
Yeah.
They have to be able to break the Lincolns, break the second one, and then they can get a disable on him, unless it's the Earthshaker, of course. But now Echo Slam was expended. Miracle, going for top while the rest of the team is bottom. Trying to get some sleep.
There's a jump. He's looking for a Fidris block. There's the second Lincoln's blocked as well. He will be forced away, he's fine. Comes in with a bow struck indeed. flash straight back into the repel. Slayer's going to be fine. They'll turn towards the Superman. Aloha Dance with G just doing so much right click, but Superman is down.
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
Back and forth, and I tell you what, Vega, they're not done yet. They're chasing for more. They're looking for GH. He'll get the blink off, goes for the TP in the sideline. He will make it.
Oh man, he dies there. That could be so troublesome. No buyback.
Dies. Might need a hand with the Megas. This poor day ends. I can't remember the last time we've seen such a defense against Mega Creeps. It's just, they're against Mega Creeps, but they're still playing so confidently and so well.
These two massive cores.
Yeah.
Kuroki does not have buyback right now. He went all in for that hex.
I mean, I think he needs, well, I mean, I guess they could have waited out. It doesn't feel like there's much of a rush.
The new level 25 Wyvern. Splinter Blast 2 second stun.
That sounds good.
That sounds pretty damn good, huh?
That sounds pretty damn good.
They really need that disable too.
Yeah.
Now,
I love it.
what is it? Fifth Roche. So another refresher shard is ready. GH gets grabbed up here from Slayer. The rest of the backups coming from Liquid though.
Yeah, that was the disabling. That was the plan all along. Get the 25 Wyvern. Where should they go? Liquid? No. They're looking at this. Probably will not need to expand his buyback.
He's got 2 refresher shards now. And we did learn he does have 2 second cooldown, so if you stack them, you can't just chain refresher. So that's ridiculous.
So who's got the refresher shards at the moment?
Tanking has one and Omni
Tanking?
has the other.
And we are at that glorious moment. One hero to go, and everybody is 25. I love everything's so easy. And how close is? How close to the AA to 20?
Very close.
Very quick.
4% Ice Blast kill threshold, and the refresher shard to AA. He's gonna have Aghanim soon. With the 4% threshold, I think
Miracle. Thanks for blood though. What did he swap out with that?
he gets butterfly.
Got rid of a butterfly. That's how rich this man is. He doesn't care for money, he doesn't care for butterflies. Kuro. What's fine? What the heck? On the high ground, it can't get him on the one. He's still alive. Finally, the Winter's Curse. The Slayer will go down, but Vega, they're looking to react. They turn towards Kuro. He's got the Enzy spying him at the time. Sonic waves from G. Finishes him off. The buyback comes out from Slayer. They know that GH does not have buyback. He's down for 2 minutes.
Miracle was not near that fight whatsoever. He needs to be sure to save himself if he doesn't have buyback. He's a bit more important than GH.
This could be a massive opportunity for Vega. They know that they've got this guaranteed 4 versus 5. DD's picked up on Aloha Dance.
They're going all in on items for Liquid. Hex picked up on my control now too.
Then this is getting into super scary territory for Liquid.
So yep, 4% Ice Blast kill threshold has been received now, but for Zayats, almost Aghanim's finished too, and with that refresher shard. He's very low on mana though, AA at the moment.
There we go. Look at that swing around his back. Now at 21k lead for Vega Squadron. G. That's fine.
Winter Blast on is so sick. They get the Hex onto Morphling. He should be just fine though with that DD.
I mean, that's about it. They just don't have any. Afterlife has been left in base to deal with the Mega Creep, so he won't be around for the fight. Does have the boost to travel if needed, but that is going to mean there'll be that portion there. The base is very vulnerable. As it comes to split push, I guess it's not really because what Miracles does not have boost to
He does
travel.
have boots.
So there isn't going to be any sort of, I mean, base race potential. It's unlikely because of the fact that Miracle doesn't have boost.
Yeah.
He is looking to pick them up next.
Is under attack.
Morphling and Swap, they base push pretty damn hard. It's only really the troll who does damage. Look at the net worth. 47, 46, 38, and then 21. That huge gap down between those gigantic 3 cores.
What is it? I mean, Kuro, yeah, he's
Radiant's
only
Ancient
3k
is
behind
under attack.
Matsubama. Oh no, Miracle. They're looking for more. Kuro turns to the Winter's Curse, but see with that repel, it's not going to be affected by it. Steps himself away. BKB comes out from Matsuma Man. She takes the Netherward, jumping in aggressively, looking for mind control. He's got the Decrepifier and the Glimmercade to get himself back to safety. He now turns towards a bigger target. Finds Matsuma Man, cruising with the Sonic Wave. double kill for G. They're bringing Liquid down. The buybacks are coming out, but Liquid, they've got 2 without buyback available. Mind Control and GH can't get back in the game. Miracle will find the kill on Slayer, but Vega, they've got the numbers advantage, and dare I say, I think Vega may just be able to do it. They're bringing the creep wave in.
Biggest base is getting hit by a single catapult, and now they're boxing in.
Oh, he's got the bots! Oh no!
Good flip though.
They do have a glyph.
Miracle has no buyback. There's an ice blast coming in on him. There's multiple TPs. Miracle's gonna die.
He is.
That's the game. Vegas won.
They just won. Vegas beat Vega Creep and Team Liquid.
Right,
They did it with a carry morph. Carry morph is back, boys and girls. Don't believe the Reddit. It's amazing. Go and pick it every game. But you got, it's the team.
They gotta push the
G's
lanes out.
Queen of Pay. I can't believe how this guy's does so much on the quad.
Having these elusive heroes versus just the Earthshaker who's the disables, it was really working out for them.
How about Fox also? No, the game's not over. I thought we were calling GG.
It's not over yet. They didn't call it yet. They gotta push the lanes out. They still gotta get to the throne. They still have Mega Creep.
Oh, he's got a rapier! Get your Pog champs out, boys and girls. G's got a rapier.
They've got 70 seconds. Look at Liquid's positioning. All they need to do is now push the lanes out and Boots will travel back with the rest of the team now. So Bots 2 on the Morphling. He has to push out bottom, make sure that they can't enter. That would be really awkward if Liquid just botses into the base and kills the thrown into this.
All right,
He just reclaimed.
G's got the rapier. They're ready to go. There still is...
There actually is a lot of time. There's 50 seconds now.
50 seconds.
GH and Mind Control have respawned. God,
Look how much money Aloha Dancer's got.
this is insane.
Casual, 11k.
They're actually not going to be able to push it in time.
You don't think...
40 seconds, DD now on G. He's doing 730
Man, we thought...
damage per
Oh
hit.
no, get that Frost Mage out of there, boys. The creeps are attacking him.
He's got to hide it again. And here we go. They bots in. It's their
Okay.
time to shine.
There's
Can they
still,
clean
there
it up
is
in
still
time?
25. With a rapier, you
There's-
only need a couple of seconds to finish the base. You know?
There's Glyph though. They still have Glyph up.
He's also got a problem. There we go. This takes down the Nether Wall. Focusing the tier 4s. But this damage, the speed that they take it, silences onto him and the Nether Toxin, the T-Walks out of him. They've exposed the Ancient. They're going in. They're bringing it down low. There's the fortification. GH comes with the slam. But the Sonic Wave's out. G jumps forward. He's beyond godlike as he takes down Mind Control. They're going to do it. They're going to get a victory. They beat Liquid after being Mega Creep. And they... Hats off to the Vega Squadron. What a victory.